Hey YouTube, my name is Jada, and today I'm going to be starting off with my first video of this series with our back to school series. I'm so excited, y'all. We're coming back with back-to-back videos. I'm talking about back-to-back Thursday and Friday every week of August. Like, that's a lot of videos, y'all, and every video I'm making is pretty like good advice. And we're gonna start off with one of the most important ones, is 10 things I wish I knew as a high school senior. These are 10 things I'm telling y'all that I wish I knew as a high school senior. So if you're a senior, you don't even have to be a senior. If you're a junior, sophomore, freshman, some of these things can apply to you, but especially if you're a senior, y'all, these are 10 things I wish that I knew as a high school senior. If you would like to see more of my back to school series, which this is only day one of the videos, I have plenty more coming. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video if you want more, and comment below some more advice that you think would be pretty good. And I know this is senior, you're so excited, there's so much to do, you know, but there's also things that I think you should know as a senior. So these are 10 things that you should know as a senior that I wish I knew. So let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing is you need to make the ACT or the SAT like your priority. Especially during the start of school to December, these scholarships that they give out is going to be based on the ACT score. So you need to start focusing on the ACT like ASAP, Rocky. Like, I'm telling y'all, the ACT is very important. This is where you're gonna get some scholarship money from. You need to make sure that you work hard on the ACT. Plus, they're doing super scores. Half the colleges now, half the scholarships now are accepting super scores. So if you're not good at math, but you do really good on reading, and your reading is always good but your math is bad and it's holding you back, if you work on that math score, you can use your best math score and your best science score, and you can get the best like altogether score together with super scores. It's very good. Most colleges accept it today, so it'll make it easier for you to get these scholarships. So I would make the ACT and the SAT your priority. I don't know much about the SAT. If you work on that now, when you come to applying the scholarships, you can get like, you know, the bulk of your scholarship because you have that good ACT score. So make that a priority because it is super important. The second thing that I wish I knew was apply to every scholarship, whether it's big or whether it's small. Okay, your small scholarships really add up because I'm telling y'all, they add up. No matter how small, $250 here, $500 here, $100 here. Let me see who texted me, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me see who texted me in the middle of my video. Okay, okay. So whether it is small, whether it's big, it does not matter. They add up. Apply to every scholarship, whether it is big or small. And I will be going into detail about this in tomorrow's video. And I know y'all want to know about the scholarship money because scholarship. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna have to put my phone on silent. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go more into detail about this in tomorrow's video because, like I said, scholarship money is very important. You don't want to go to school broke. You want to have money in your pocket. It's important, okay? The third thing, this one is super important. I should have said this at the beginning, but I'm gonna tell y'all as the third thing, do not burn yourself out, okay? It is senior year, okay? You do not want to burn yourself out. You want to have a great, fun, enjoyable, memorable senior year, okay? But it can get overwhelming, okay? Because you have to make college decisions. And by the way, this video is very geared towards people who choose to go to college, okay? This advice is really for people who want to go to college, okay? So you're preparing for college, right? You're choosing, okay, I want to go here, okay? You're making decisions. You're trying to apply to scholarships. You're trying to get your senior portraits. You're trying to get your senior invitations. You're trying to, like, it's a lot, okay? It's a lot. And then on top of that, you still have to do your classwork as a student because you're still a student in high school, okay? So it is a lot. It is a lot. So it can become overwhelming, okay? It happens to all of us, and it's hard to balance the fun and the work, okay? So my advice to you is, once you feel like you're overwhelmed, because it happened to me, okay, just step back, okay, and stop. Step back and stop, and you can redo it tomorrow. You can redo it the next 2 days. You can redo it the next 3 days, okay? Just step back, okay? There's no rush, you know, and I know your senior year, you get a lot of deadlines, okay? So what we're gonna do is, if we feel overwhelmed, we're gonna step back, okay, and take a break. That's my advice to you. So when you feel overwhelmed, step back. There's no reason in you stressing yourself. Just step back from the situation. And another thing that I did a lot during my senior was I prayed, okay? I prayed. I pray, because it does become overwhelming and you really want to focus on getting your stuff done in a timely manner, and you can have this going on, this going on, this going on, and praying can really help. So those are my, those are some advice tips that I give, when you get overwhelmed. Number 4 is get involved, okay? This is super important to do, not even as just a senior, but do this throughout high school. But especially get involved your senior year, because it's your last year. What do you have to lose? This is your senior year. You might as well get involved, okay? There are many clubs available at your school, and a lot of them are community service based, which is perfect, okay? You're a senior, you're getting ready for college, and I'm gonna go more into detail with this tomorrow's video, but colleges want students who are involved and who do community service. So a lot of times in your school, when you join these clubs, a lot of these clubs are community service oriented. So when you join these clubs, you get your community service. So you get 2 in 1. You get the involvement and the community service. So you want to do this, especially your senior year, because when you apply to scholarships, they want people who do those 2 things, okay? And just going off with that, join clubs that benefit you, okay? If you are interested in business, I know my school had 𝓗𝓪𝓭𝓪, okay? It's a club that is in that area with business, okay? If you like leadership, join student council, because student council is for leaders, okay? So join clubs that you think will interest you, benefit you, things that you actually like, okay? I know a lot of people just join clubs just to put on their resume, which, some people have to do what they have to do, but it makes it more bearable when you join a club that you genuinely care about, okay? I was part of student council because I like leadership. I was part of student ambassadors because that's also leadership, but it's like helping out others, because we got to give tours to people to come to our schools and stuff like that. I was part of National Honor Society because it's community service based. It's just, you join your clubs that make you feel welcome. You join the clubs that you think will benefit you, and then it ends up helping you in the long run, because like I said, when you do scholarships, they want people who are involved, they want people who do community service. So that's very important to do, especially your senior year. Number 6, this one is very important, and this is actually advice for any grade, any age, but especially your senior year, is you want to build relationships, okay? When I say build relationships, I mean with your counselor, your teachers, the staff, cafeteria workers, the custodians, your principal. Like, you want to build relationships with these people, because these are the people who are going to help you, okay? I know you have friends, I know you like to hang out, and I know you're worried about making friends with people. Senior year, you want to become friends with people, but you're starting to prepare for the real world, okay? A lot of people turn 18 when they're senior, okay? That means you're about to be an adult. You need to learn how to create relationships with adults, because adults will help you get to places that you need to be, okay? So they will go out of their way to make you succeed, okay? I'm gonna give you just one example, because I had so many relationships with different teachers, with different staff members. Like, I had relationships with almost every teacher I had, because it's good to have that relationship, because if you need something, you have someone that you can ask, okay? So at my school, they give you a specific counselor by last name, right? So everyone had their own counselor. My school has 5 counselors. They're all divided by last name. Instead of 1 counselor, I had 5, because I built a relationship with each counselor, because it's good to have that relationship. So like, I'll have the counselors come to me like, hey Jada, I found this, I think this will be perfect for you. Or I have my counselor who would just send me scholarship packets. Like, I didn't even have to go to her anymore, okay, and ask her, hey, what scholarships are going on? She came to me with them, because we have that relationship. She knew in her head, Jada would love to see that, let me send this to her, okay? When you build that relationship, you're able to talk to them about anything. You can go to them for recommendation letters, for scholarships, for senior advice whenever it comes time to do those things. So build a relationship, with your teachers, your staff, everyone, okay? You can still make friends, but you need to make relationships with the adults too, because they can get things done. Your friend cannot write you a recommendation letter, okay? They can't. So you need to become friends with your teachers, okay? Number 7. This one's gonna hit hard to home for some of y'all, but Number 7 is you need to listen to your parents. Your guardian, your grandparent, your aunt, whoever you stay with, you need to listen to your parents, okay? This will be your last full year living with your parents, right? And this will be your parents' last full year supervising you on a day-to-day basis. So just listen to them, okay? At the end of the day, they were just a kid, just like you, right? So your parents know, they know things that can help us. So sometimes we need to just listen. And this is like a vital part of your life. You're transitioning from high school to college. Who else to listen to than your parents, right? They want to see you succeed. And I'm just gonna be straight up with you. Your parents will become a vital part of your senior year, whether you know it or not. They'll be doing things behind the scenes for you. They'll be doing things in front that you can see them doing. They will become a vital part of your senior year, okay? So listen to your parents, listen to your guardian, listen to them because that's a good advice right there. You need to listen to your parents because senior year will become overwhelming and they will be there for you. Number 8, go to school events, okay? It's the typical, high school advice everyone gives, but as a senior, look, I graduated just last year, so this is fresh advice, okay? Go to events, go to sporting events, go to prom, go to homecoming, participate in Spirit Week, just, go to events, become involved, because like I said, this is your last year. It's senior year, right? It's senior year, so you might as well do it. Like, just do it. Don't be that one senior who's like, I just want to leave. Like, I was that senior. I wanted to just leave and go to college too, but you need to slow down and live life in the present and enjoy the times because I won't have another Spirit Week. I won't have another homecoming dance. I won't have that anymore. So as a senior, just go with your friends. Be like, hey, let's go to prom. Like, let's do this, okay? Because you will look back at those pictures. You'll remember those memories. Get involved, go to events. And just being real, the last couple of senior groups, they didn't get to do this because of COVID, right? So you're that one senior group who has access to all this stuff, so you might as well take advantage of it. Number 9, stay on track, okay? This can be pretty hard because we get distracted. And you are given a lot of deadlines your senior year, okay? You're giving a lot of dates, you're giving a lot of stuff. On top of that, you're preparing to transition to college. So stay on track. And ways to do that is you can set yourself daily goals. I started doing that. I would write on a sticky note list of things for me to do today, so I would stay on track and not get distracted, okay? And keeping a planner, okay? Keeping a planner will really help you out your senior year because, like I said, you'll be thrown dates here and there. You'll be told deadlines. This scholarship is due August. This scholarship is due September. Like, keep a planner so you won't be like, oh, I didn't know it was this day. You knew because you had in your planner. So don't be that senior who's like, oh, I forgot to apply for this scholarship, because it will happen to the best of us. But when you have a planner, when you keep track of that, it works out. It's organized. Your life is together. So if you don't have a planner, you can literally just get a sheet of paper and just write down dates, okay? Add dates, check them off as you're doing, so you can stay on track and keep moving forward, because it's all about moving forward, okay? It's all about moving forward. Okay, and number 10, okay? This is very important. This is very important because we're transitioning, like I said, from high schoolers to college students. So rule number 10 is stay true to yourself, okay? Stay true to yourself. It doesn't sound that hard, right? But at the end of the day, you know yourself best, okay? You know yourself best. And it can be really hard being yourself, with everybody pulling you this way, social media is a big influence in us, whether we admit it or not. You need to stay true to yourself, because at the end of the day, you need to do what makes you happy. You know what makes you happy. You know what doesn't make you happy. Okay? You have to be the one to make that call. So I actually go into detail about this very topic in my student body president speech that I just gave not too long ago. I'm gonna put that link up here. You can click it right here. And I really go into detail about this in my speech. That was really the topic of my speech, was to stay true to yourself, never be a sheep. Very important, not just for seniors. This applies to any age, okay? but I want to really implement that into you right now because you're learning, you know, during this time of your life. You're making important choices in this time of your life on what you want to do in your future, okay? This is a very important decision, okay? Choosing your college, applying for scholarships, like these topics are very important, okay? And every little thing you do leads to the person you'll be in the future. So staying true to yourself will get you far in life. And like I said, if you really need that message right now, if you're having trouble, you know, staying true to yourself, watch my graduation speech. I'll put it also below in the description box, but I really recommend you watching that if that really needs to hit you, because I was speaking facts in that speech, okay? I was speaking facts in that speech, so be sure to go check it. That will conclude the video of today on our series of our back to school series, y'all. I really hope that y'all take my advice, because I took the time really and sat down and was like, okay, what would I wish that I have known my senior year, okay? Because this is genuine advice. I came straight out of senior year. I was pretty successful my senior year, if I do say so myself, but like half of that stuff would not have not been possible without my parents, my mom, my dad, God. So I want to share my advice to y'all, pass it on to y'all, because why not share it to others so they can become successful too their senior year. But yes, this was 10 pieces of advice that I wish I knew my senior year. And be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can come back, because you want to come back, because tomorrow's video is really good, okay? You want to come back because, like I said, this is my back to school series. I'm posting 2 videos a week, Thursdays and Fridays, all school related, and come back tomorrow. It's gonna be a good one. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day, have a great school year if you're in school, and